Hey guys, it's Alexis, aka The Soft Reader, and I'm here today to do a candle video. For those of you who don't know, as much as I love books, I love candles a lot too. I'm pretty much always constantly burning a candle. And I kind of was going through all my candles since I'm preparing to move, and I was like, oh, it would be really cool if I showed you guys all of the candles I basically own. Yeah. Some of these are bookish related, most of these won't be. Most of these are just candles that I bought here or there. I'll go ahead and do the bookish candles first, so that way if you guys don't want to stay for the whole video, you can just see the bookish candles I have and then you can bounce. But let's go ahead and get into it. The first two candles I'm going to mention are from the Melting Library, and these were the candles. These are actually like a year old now because they have the old Melting Library labels on them. But they are Fireheart from the By the Weird collection, which is Lemon Verbena, Jasmine, and Crackling Embers, and this is from the Throne of Glass series. And then I also have Red London from the A Darker Shade of Magic collection, and this is Fresh Cut Flowers, Hearth Fire, and Spice. So of course, if you guys don't know, the Melting Library has completely redone how they do their labels, and they no longer look like these, but personally, I like these labels a lot better, which is why I haven't purchased any other candles from them. But I have burned both of these. Unfortunately, single wick candles don't really burn well for me, so most of the single wick candles I have are collectors more than actually used for burning. So yes, I have these two from the Melting Library. I have this one, which is Reading at the Cafe, which is from the Frostbeard Studio, and this is just one of the like sampler candles. I got this one in an Owl Crate box. I don't remember which month, but yes. The next 6 candles I'm going to mention are all from Novelly Yours, which is another Etsy shop that does bookish candles. The first 4 I got were all from the same collection, so I bought them like as a group, and it's basically candles based off of the Lunar Chronicle series by Marissa Meyer. So the first one is Cinder, and it's Firewood, Storms, and White Tea. The next one is Scarlet, and it is Outdoors and Citrus Fruit. The one after that is Cress, and it is Sugar, Vanilla, and Flowers. And then finally there's Winter, which is Apple, Sugar, and Honey. The next candle from Novelly Yours I have is part of their Harry Potter Hogwarts Houses series. They did a candle for each house, and so of course I picked up the one for Hufflepuff, which is Loyal, and it is Bread, Cake, and Vanilla. And I love warm scents like vanilla and cookies and stuff, and so this candle is like the perfect scent for me, and it's perfect because it's Hufflepuff. The last Novelly Yours candle I have is a candle from the Raven Cycle series by Maggie Stiefvater, and it is the candle Gansey, and it's Mint, Wheatgrass, Leather, and Sweater. And then this was after they started doing the quotes on the side, and so they come with a little quote about the character, and yeah. So this one smells really good too. It's kind of definitely has a musky scent to it, but it's perfect, and I wanted it for my collection of Raven Cycle things. The next 8 candles I'm going to mention, and these are the last of the bookish candles I have, are all from the Etsy store from the page. And they do like a little sampler pack where you can get 4 little samples. And so that's what I did. I did that twice, and so I have 8 of their small sampler candles. So yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys. The first 2 are just genre specific, they're not book specific, and that is Unicorn Horn. And I don't remember what the scents are because they don't have them on the label, and Fairy Dust. But I believe if you go to their Etsy page, it should tell you what the scents are. These, I have to admit, I bought purely as shelf decoration, so I don't really burn them because they're a little too small to really produce much scent. But I also bought the Pemberley one, which is of course from Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and Peta's Cakes from The Hunger Games. I also bought the Shadowhunters one, which is of course from the Shadowhunters Plus series by Cassandra Clare, and As You Wish, which is based on The Princess Bride by William Goldman. The last 2 I bought from the page are Gatsby Shoreline from The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. And the last one I bought from them is The Maze, which is based on the Maze Runner books by James Dashner. The next 2 candles I'm going to mention are both from Kirkland's, which is like a home store, and a lot of times they always have really good deals, and or a lot of their stuff is pretty reasonably priced. And there's a Kirkland's at the mall where I currently work, so a couple of times on my break I've gone down there and just checked out what they had, and I happened to find 2 candles that I liked. The first being Vanilla Brown Sugar, which kind of gives you a hint of what it smells like. It's very warm scent. It smells like vanilla and brown sugar. And also Cranberry Spice, which is pretty much exactly what it smells like. It smells like cranberries. And I picked these up both for $7.99 at Kirkland's, which isn't bad considering that they're 18-ounce candles. The next two small candles I bought, I just kind of bought on a whim at Target, and they are from the Sugar Rush scented soy candle collection that they sell at Target, I guess. And it's marshmallow pop, which just smells like candy basically, and sea salt and caramel corn, which kind of just has like a caramelly scent. The next one I'm going to mention is just a decorative candle I picked up, I think at either Tuesday morning or like Joann's Fabrics, I want to say maybe is where I picked it up. And it's just this really pretty decorative candle that has like a thing around it with an A on it, obviously for me. And it doesn't have the scent labeled, but it actually doesn't smell horribly bad. Doesn't smell terrible. The next four I'm going to mention are all from Yankee Candle, which is a kind of expensive candle store that is also at the mall that I work at, so a couple of times on my break I will admit to having run down there and also bought candles. I will admit that the first three I'm going to show I actually purely bought for like photography purposes because of the colors on them. So I didn't really buy these for the scent, I bought them more to take pictures with, but the first one is called Midsummer's Night. It doesn't have the scent labeled on it, but it does kind of have like a foresty, musky scent. The next one is a candle called Macintosh, which kind of just has like an apple scent. And the last one is Pink Sands, it's very hard to try to describe what this one smells like, but it smells like air freshener, but like a fruity kind of air freshener, if that makes sense. The last one I got from Yankee Candle I got to burn because it genuinely smells really good, and it is called Cafe Al Fresco, and so it basically just smells like delicious, yummy coffee, but it's like a coffee with like a sweetener in it, and it's very, very delicious smelling. Alright, so the last group of candles I'm going to mention is the largest section of candles I have, and these are all candles from Bath & Body Works. Bath & Body Works typically sells like lotions, shower gels, body sprays, that kind of thing, but they also sell a ton of candles. And I'm kind of a sucker for their candles for two main reasons. One, they smell really good. Usually you can always find one scent in each like season that smells really fantastic, but they also burn for a really long time. I mean, I've had some of these for more than a year now and they still have scent in them, so I definitely really like them for that reason, and a lot of them come in very pretty colors and casings, so yes, I will go ahead and show you all the Bath & Body Works candles I have. Also, Bath & Body Works is like always usually running a sale that if you buy one you get another one free. The store I work at is also right next door to Bath & Body Works, so every time I come into work I'm always walking in front of them, and it's like, just draws me in and I can't help myself. The first three I'm going to mention are actually ones that are like the smaller single wick ones, and these I either got because I got them free with buying something else, or I just needed a really small purchase to like push me to like $30 so I could use a coupon or something like that. The first one is Marshmallow Fireside. Marshmallow Fireside is always in their winter collection, and it's a very, very popular scent. It smells pretty much exactly what you would imagine. And then I also got Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow, which I believe is part of their fall scent, and it just smells like super pumpkin-y, but it's delicious smelling. I also have a single wick candle of Vanilla Bean Marshmallow, which is phenomenal. Nobody does phenomenal vanilla scents like Bath & Body Works does, but I love this one because it comes in like a little mason jar and it's super cute, and I have a thing about mason jars because I'm from the South. And we love our mason jars here in the American South. I'll try to group all of the Bath & Body Works ones together for like maybe the season and stuff that they go with, just to give you an idea. But I'll start with the first two that I'm going to mention are the most recent two I bought. Like, I bought them like a week ago. And the first one is this beautiful candle, and it's Sugarcane Pineapple. So the scent is fresh pineapple juice, mango, and vine ripened raspberry. It's actually still warm because I was burning it before I even started filming this video, but if you like pineapple scents at all, it smells amazing. The next one I'm going to mention is their Happy Easter candle, which is white sugar crystals, warm vanilla bean, and crushed cinnamon. It's a very, very warm scent. You can tell I've already started burning it. quite a bit. I also took a recent Instagram picture with it for Easter. But this thing, I walked in, saw it, and was like, I have to have that because it smells amazing. The next one I'm going to mention is part of the like fall collection that they do, and it is one of my favorite scents, to be honest, and it is pumpkin pecan waffle. And so it's delight in the scrumptious scent of pumpkin pecan waffles, pure maple syrup, and a touch of brown sugar. Like I said, I really, really love warm scents, so pretty much anything that reminds me of food, and this is a very, very strong scent, and it's, like I said, the 3-wick candles I really like because they burn for a long time, but this scent in general is just very strong. The next one I'm going to mention is also a very, very warm scented candle, and it is buttercream icing. And so it's enjoy the sweetest flavors of fall with the mouth-watering fragrance of fluffy buttercream frosting on top of a just-baked vanilla cake. And it literally smells just like it sounds. So if you're the kind of person who spent a lot of time around cakes like I have, and you have a fondness in your heart for buttercream icing, check it out. The next one I'm going to mention is actually part of their, I want to say it was either last spring or summer, and it's the strawberry vanilla scented candle. Add a juicy sweetness to any spring day with the scent of ripe garden strawberries infused with fresh vanilla. And it smells just like that. It's very, very sweet, but it's very much like a fruity sweet, but it smells really good. The next couple I'm going to mention, I think there's 6 of these, are all part of the same series Bath & Body Works was doing, where basically they were doing cities. And they were basically taking cities and then giving scents attached to them, and I just really loved, I wanted to own everyone in this series, but I didn't really love the scents of all of the ones in the series, so I only ended up buying 6, but I still love these so much that even once the candles are all gone, I think I'm going to hold on to the cases because I just love the way they look. The first one is called Paris, and it's French Daydream. And it evokes a sweet memory of a light romantic Paris rain, a fresh combination of watery muguet, I don't know what that word is, delicate freesia, and citrus infused with sandalwood. This one to me smells a lot like clean linen, like that Febreze scent. It smells a lot like that. The next one I'm going to mention is the one that I have nearly almost entirely burned out of, which makes me sad because I adore this scent. And it is Bangkok Golden Temples and Spices. On a getaway to exotic Bangkok with a fusion of fresh shaved cinnamon bark with jasmine transformed by a touch of warm amber. This thing definitely smells like spices, like that's definitely the word I would use to describe it. It kind of has a little sting to it, but it smells so amazing. As you can see, I am almost done with this one. The next one I'm going to show is Italy Espresso Cafe. Immerse yourself in Italy's coffee culture with an impressive blend of rich Italian roasted coffee beans and the perfect dash of vanilla cream. And so basically this just smells like an espresso, but I love coffee and I love the scent of coffee, so of course when I saw this one in this series that I really love, I was like, of course I'm gonna get it. The next one in this series I'm going to mention is Istanbul Sparkling Amber. Fragrant treasures from this exotic city's grand bazaar, alluring amber, velvety peach, and lush frangipani petals transport you. And this one kind of has like a musky scent to it too, but it's like, it almost has like a sweet smelling after smell. But I love this one a lot. I haven't burned this one. I think this one has actually been packed away until I unpacked it recently, but yeah, this smells good. And of course, like all of them, I really just love the you know, the label that they put on them. The next one I'm going to mention is London Tea and Lemon. Indulge in a royal blend of tea, lemon, and sugar. So it basically smells exactly like it sounds. It smells like tea with lemon in it, but it's very good. It has a little bite to it. The last one in this like cityscape series that I'm going to mention is Barcelona Mandarins and Mosaics. Luscious mandarin oranges and fresh peach blend with yuzu flower and vanilla in celebration of a city filled with colorful and magical mosaic patterns. And so this one has a very, very strong citrusy scent to it, but yes, I think this is the one I've actually burned the least, but it still smells amazing. The last 7 Bath & Body Works candles I'm going to mention, and the last candles I'm going to mention period, are all from Bath & Body Works winter/Christmas collection. They pretty much, there's some scents that they put out every year, and then some of these were brand new this past Christmas, and I absolutely fell in love with them. So but the first one is one of their returning scents, and it's Vanilla Bean Noel. I apologize for how terrible that label looks, They have this one pretty much every Christmas. You can find it constantly. It's a forever holiday favorite, a creamy blend of vanilla bean, rich cocoa, and sweet cream with a touch of caramel and brown sugar. It is like the ultimate warm vanilla scent, so if you like vanilla, like this is a must for you. You have to have this candle. The next one I'm going to mention is salted caramel, and this is indulge in a chilly winter day with this blend of buttery soft caramel, flaky sea salt, and a hint of roasted chestnuts. Again, it just smells like caramel, but if you love caramel scents, it's delicious. The next one I'm going to mention is frosted cranberry. This year's first frost captured in a sparkling mix of white cranberry, juicy peach, and ripe red raspberries. I actually usually don't like fruity scents, but cranberry is one of those scents I actually do really like from the fruit category. The next two I'm going to mention are actually two candles I actually have duplicates of, because these are two of my favorite scents Bath & Body Works has ever done, and I was like, I need to have them so that when these run out I can have them again and I don't have to wait till next Christmas. The first is 'Tis the Season. So this is Red Delicious Apple, Sweet Cinnamon Bark, and Cedarwood, and it smells amazing. It is 100% a scent I think of when I think of Christmas, because it smells amazing. The next one is one of the other ones. This is actually probably my favorite scent Bath & Body Works does, and it's actually one that they put out at the end of the winter season for New Year's, and it is called Champagne Toast. And it's Pop, Clink, and Sparkle with an effervescent blend of champagne, juicy nectarine, and black currant. And it's my favorite scent. It's so amazing. The last two I'm going to mention is Creamy Nutmeg, and this is grated nutmeg, cinnamon stick, sugared almonds, and creamy vanilla. And yes, as you can tell, I have burned this one quite a bit because I like it. The last candle I'm going to mention is Hot Cocoa and Cream, and it is Decadent Milk Chocolate, Fresh Steamed Milk, Mini Marshmallows. Now, when I first picked this one up, immediately my first thought was, it smells like a s'more. And then I read the description and I was like, so basically it's s'more scented, and that's exactly what it is. It's a s'more. If you like the smell of s'mores, you will love the scent because it's basically a s'mores candle. Alright guys, so those were basically my candle collection. I might have missed one or two here or there that might still be in a box, but that is the majority of them. Those are all of the ones that I can like actually remember, like, oh, I have to get that candle or whatever. But if you guys love candles as much as I do, I would love to know. Or if you need more information about any of the candles I said, or I will try to leave the link to all of the Etsy pages down below in case you guys would like to buy any of these candles, and I'll see you guys soon with another video. Bye!